member representing Oyo constituency, and the chairman House Committee on Information, Media, Public Affairs and ICT. Mr. Speaker, sir, co-sponsors of this motion are Honorable Mansour Olale Kabiola, Akiyele Constituency 1, Honorable Bio Adeola, Isheyin Intesiwaju Constituency, Honorable Olonpo Sevas Rahman, Oyo East, Oyo West Constituency. Now the motion. Need for the executive arm of government to take proactive steps towards addressing the needs of encroachment of public schools' lands and indiscriminate erection of kiosks within and around public schools in Oyo State. The House notes the bedrock of development of any nation. It is a facilitator of societal transition from primitive to modernized society. Consequently, the surroundings and environment within which such educational inculcation and learning processes will take place should be conducive, appealing and attractive to students, teachers, parents in the learning process in order to achieve results-oriented educational objectives. Further notes that United Nations Education and Scientific Organizations, UNESCO, and Nigeria National Policy on Education supports and places emphasis on conducive learning atmosphere for the purpose of achieving optimum and sustainable educational development goals. Over the years, has paid lip service in the issue of encroachment of most of schools, and that has been so bastardized to the extent that the proliferation of illegal structures, be it residential or commercial, have taken 3/4 or half possession of some public schools lands in the state. Further aware that in Oyo local government, for instance, a number of schools such as Community Basic Primary School, Kolomi, Abe Technical Community, Community Basic Primary School, Bota Village, Community Basic School, Olurisha, Odeku area, and Community Grammar School, Egbeda Atuba, had been encroached upon by individuals and few corporate organizations. Similarly, urge the executive arm of government through the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Teaching Service Commission, TESCO, and the State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, to take proactive and decisive steps towards addressing the needs of land grabbing and encroachment in public schools in the state. 2. That the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology and SUBEB to collaborate with the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development and Office of the Surveyor General to set up interministerial committee to look into the original master plans or design some of the encroachment public schools lands and others with a view to erecting perimeter fencing, beacons or corner pits. 3. The task forces on Real Property Protection Agency and Rule of Law Agency, when fully constituted, should come to the aid of some schools' lands being encroached by land grabbers and some unscrupulous individuals in the state. And lastly, that the education agencies to read out the Riot Act to all public schools administrators in the state as a preventive measure and bring to book hearing principals, head teachers, and others illegal structures, kiosks, and containers founded within and around public schools in the state. Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move.
I want to believe that this will affect virtually all public schools, both secondary and primary schools. South Africa, in Oyo, for example, at the local government, we are facing this similar problem with the Oyo Community Grammar School, whereby some people believe it is their family land, and we are even laying foundation in front of the classroom. Thank God, the late Governor Anawakala rose to this problem when he was alive. But now they are back at it again. Africa, a lot has to be done, and this House must follow this resolution with the Ministry of Education, and we see to the logical conclusion of this issue. The most disheartening case in my local government is a situation whereby an SCDA chairman we allocate the perimeter fencing of a primary school to prospective traders, and 20,000 were collected for the allocation of our small pot. And the money were even paid directly to the covers of that local government chairman, not even to the covers of the local government. When we rose and said, you can't do this, people have been going to the SCDA, and the chairman insisted that the state has directed them to generate revenue, and they want to generate revenue along the fence of the primary school.
Wait, sorry, are you saying?
I'm ending my voice, Mr.
No, are you saying that some of our
yes, Mr. Speaker, remember our findings. I'm giving you an empirical fact. I'm not just saying it. It's what is happening presently. So that's why I said I want to lay my voice. It's happening. And I'm very sure my colleagues will be able to witness that this thing is happening. So the motion is timely. This is my contribution, Mr. Speaker.
I'm aware that the executive, through the Ministry of Environment, sometimes it will wait out. I think the governor himself went round Ibadan and saw some of these things that we're talking about. Erection of kiosks and containers within some of these public schools, and he immediately asked that those kiosks be brought down. So, in a nutshell, the executive too are aware of these menace in the society, and I'm sure they are working on it. What we can do through this motion is to urge through the Ministry of Education, as stated in the prayer, to expedite action in ensuring that all these things are brought down. And I equally want to urge the removal of the motion itself, as Honorable Akintayo, the main mover, Honorable Akintayo, who is a seasoned broadcaster, to help us through the Broadcast Association in Oyo State, through their programs on air, different radio stations, that we don't want these kiosks and container within our school premises again. So I'll put the questions that is that a point of order or what? Order what? Is it observation that they stop approval for erection of kiosks in various schools? I'll put the question, those in support that the recommendation as contained in the body of the motion be approved by this honorable, I'll say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.